Hey guys, ADHD here. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to build the skeleton piece to the tombstone series I'm doing here. It's a 3-part series. This is technically part 2. If you didn't see part 1, this is part 1 over here. You can check out the description that'll be down below. And for all of these, the tombstone is its own video, so I'll put a link to the tombstone and also the zombie down below. And I'm also working on a Herobrine one too, so that may be down there below as well. But that should probably be out the day after this one, or maybe the same day. I'm not completely sure yet. Just check out the description to see if it's there. But anyway, we're gonna start on building the skeleton version. It's pretty awesome. I think it looks pretty sick. I try to make him like kind of like, you know, actual rising from the dead skeleton. He's got his eyes, you know, the fire in his eyes are lit, you know, he's got his bow, everything like that. So we're gonna start on building this right now. So for this build, you're going to need block of quartz, you're going to need soul sand, cobblestone, spruce planks, oak planks, and also gray wool. Anyway, let's get started. Alright guys, so before we get started, if you guys need me a huge favor and just scroll down really quickly and hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. It costs you absolutely nothing and takes you just 1 second, and I would really appreciate it. So if you could do that, that would be awesome. Alright, so let's go and get started though. So what we're going to do is we're going to center this build. So again, if you haven't built this already, you need to have the tombstone already done for this build. So what you're going to do is you're basically going to center it up with the eye here. So with this eye, you're going to have that centered, and you're going to come all the way down to the floor. And once you reach the soul sand, we're going to come out a total of 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And on these 2 center blocks, again centered with the eye here, we're going to go and place 2 block of quartz. And then you're going to go and add 5 to those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 rows of 6, basically centered with the eye, a total of 3 blocks away from the actual statue itself, or headstone. Okay. Now what we're going to do is on the right side and left side, I want you guys to add 3. So 1, 2, 3. Oops, 3. And then same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3. And then come back to the center again and go up by 2. 1, 2. And on the right side, go out by 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Left side, same thing. 1, 2, 3. And then the center, go up by 2 again. 1, 2. And then go to the left, a total of 3. Or right, I mean 1, 2, 3. And the left, same thing now. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and start working on the actual, like, you know, bringing this forward and getting the chest out the way. Because the chest is honestly the hardest part, like the torso area. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on the top and work our way down. Alright, so starting on the top here, I want you guys to bring this out a total of 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to the right one, or left one, I'm sorry, like that. Okay? And then you're going to go down diagonal to the left. And then you go down to the diagonal to the left once more. And then the left side here, do the same thing. Bring this out by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then bring it to the right by 1. Then bring it diagonal by 1. Then bring it diagonal by 1 one more time. Just like that. And again, I'll back up and take a look at that if you need to. Really simple. Okay, so now on the third row, we're going to do this one now. So this is the third little, you know, like third rib right here. So what we're going to do is we're bring this out by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to bring it to the left one. Then down 1. Then to the left one. Alright, now let's do that again on this side over here. So bring it out by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then bring it to the right one. Bring it down 1. And bring it to the right one. Just like that. Alright? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go diagonal on both of these like this. Just like that. Alright? And then we're going to add 1 right, you know, 2 basically below what we just add the diagonals. Again, I'll back up and take a look at that if you need to. Really simple. Alright? Just hard to explain. It's really simple. In reality, it's just hard to explain. Okay, and then this last row, let's do this one. So bring this out by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you go diagonal by 2. So 1, then 2. And do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3. Then diagonal by 2. 1, then 2. Alright, so that's our actual skeleton's torso. Really not that complicated if you really look at it. It's just, again, hard to explain more than anything. Alright, so now let's do the next thing, which would basically be adding the arms. Okay, so let me get the arms notes real quick. I actually do have to use notes for this video, which I really don't have to do normally, but I'm going to do it today. Okay, so for the arms, what we're going to do is this. So on this block, I want you guys to come out by 2 on this, you know, middle rib here. So 1, 2, and then add 2 on top of that, just like this. Okay, same thing on this right side over here. 1, 2, and then add 2 on top of that. Okay, and then from here, I want you guys to come out a total of, I think it's about 12 blocks. Or I think it's actually 11. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think it would be 13 blocks then, technically. I don't know. I think it's 13. We'll count it out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Do those match up with those arms? Kind of. So we'll just do 12, okay? So let's just do 12. So that'll be 13 long in the arm. So from this piece right here, you're going to bring all these back by 12. And once you count 1 right, you know, you're pretty much good from there. You just got to make sure you line them up the same. All right. So again, we just added this little piece. We brought all of those blocks out by 12. All right. So this is, you know, what it should look like from the back. And that's what you just did. Okay, we already have this one created, and we're going to do the same thing on this, bring these all out by 12. So just count one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then do all the other ones as well. Just bring all the arm blocks back. Really simple, just kind of annoying. Alright, and then take this last one. Just like that. Alright, so now let's add his head, which is really the easiest part, honestly. So what we're going to do is we're basically just going to kind of almost like add like a lid on top of his head right here. So what you're going to do for that is basically just get your block of quartz and just go all the way on top of this, like, you know, just cover it completely, this whole rib cage area, all the way to the front. Alright, and then in the front, what I want you guys to do is go, you know, forward by 2, 1, then 2, and then the back, go back by 2. So 1, oops, 1, and 2. Alright, so let's do the face first. That's probably the easiest part. And what we're going to do is you're going to do 1 block of quartz. Then you're going to do, if you don't have, you know, orange stained glass, which is that because you're going to need some orange stained glass, but if you don't have that, you can also use regular glass. You're going to do a total of 6 orange stained glass. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're going to do 1 block of quartz. Next row, a full block of quartz. Next row is going to be 1 block of quartz, a space of 2, then 2 block of quartz, a space of 2, then 1 block of quartz. Then the next 4 rows are just going to be a straight block of quartz. Just like this. 2, 3, and 4. And again, I'll back up so you take a look at that and you can pause it if you need to. So it should look just like this right now. And if you have Sweetest Potion, I recommend you drink it right now because we're going to be filling in the rest of the head. So the side, all we're going to do is fill it up to the exact same length as the front. It's all block of quartz all the way up to the top. Until you get to the same point as the, you know, the block of quartz on the front here. Then do the same thing on this side. Fill all of this in. Until you get to the top. And then you're going to do the back the same way. You're just going to close it all the way up. And again, like I said in my other video, I would normally put like a window back here if you're going to make this part into a house. But, you know, it wouldn't be much of a view, as I said, in the zombie one. It's not really much to look at back there. And then close at the top completely. Or you can add a sunroof up here if you want to. Because you might put like a bed up here. You know, like kind of. But we're going to be changing this to like a lava area slash like, you know, kind of like a scary skeleton. So there's not going to be a lot of room in this one. Alright, so that's what it should look like right now. So we pretty much are done with the skeleton. Now we're going to start doing some of the detailing stuff. So let's get started on that real quick. So let's get started by getting out some spruce planks and some oak planks. And what we're going to do is we're going to come to the oak planks right here. And we're going to go ahead and go like right here in the front where we get our spruce planks and bring this out by 2 on this like, you know, left hand here. Just bring it out. And then you're going to go down by 1. And then you're going to go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Just like that. And then when you go up 3, I want you to take this block right here, diagonal, a total of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the bottom, the same thing. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like that. And then from here, I want you guys to go and get some gray wool out. And you're just going to pull this like gray wool all the way across, almost like it's a string through his arm. Just like that. Alright, and then on the inside here, you're going to get some oak planks and just go ahead and layer the entire inside just like this. Boom, just like that. Really simple. Okay, so that's actually his bow right there. Nothing too crazy about that. So now we're going to go get the lava out real quick. Just get some lava, and we're also going to need some nether brick. Where's nether brick at? I know I saw it earlier. Up right here, nether brick. And then we're going to need some flint and steel, obviously, to light that up. Okay, so how we're going to do this is we're just going to go behind his head real quick, obviously. And then we're going to go ahead and just come right here. We're going to place another brick just like this, right behind his eyeballs. Then we're going to place like a row of block of quartz right behind all this lava here. Or actually, let's do that first. So place the row like right behind the, you know, the like 1 block behind the glass here. And then fill that with lava. And then right on top of that, do the nether rack just like this, and then light it up. Boom, there you go, just like that. And then right here, if you want, you could add your bed and stuff like that. But there's really not a lot of room in here. It's just like, you know, kind of dangerous. So I wouldn't, you know, be careful when you're in there. And then once you've done that, We'll come to the front here and you can see it looks a lot cooler. It looks pretty epic if you ask me. So now we're going to start adding all the details basically of the, kind of make it look like it came straight out of the dirt kind of. So let me get that out real quick. You need the soul sand again, and we're going to need some cobblestone. Alright, so now we have that out. And what I did for mine was I removed like basically some of these blocks right here. Again, this is one of those things that really was no kind of rhyme or reason. I just kind of removed some. So I just kind of look around like how I'm doing mine. There's no like method or schematic. I'm just removing random blocks. This is kind of how I did the hand. I brought it down by one, just removed one to make it look like it's dripping. You guys can pause if you need to right here. Alright, and then on the bow, I kind of just took some random spots out the bow and replaced it with soul sand to make it kind of look dirty, you know. Did it up here as well. Just like that, looks pretty good. So you have a little bit of dirt on the bow like that. And then the back of his arm right here, I did a little bit, removed some of these back blocks. Replaced that with soul sand too. But again, it's all about us making it natural. That's our only goal here, is to make this look natural. So, if you remove certain blocks and it kind of looks like, not natural, then you're probably doing it wrong. So just remove random blocks. Like up here, we'll do some on his head right here. Again, this is completely, just kind of where, it's very similar to that one, but I'm just kind of, I have the same feeling I did when I did that one. Like, this is kind of where I feel like I need some dirt, maybe actually a little bit more over here, maybe. Kind of like that. I think that looks good. Looks, not like a perfect triangle. So that looks good. Do some maybe in the back of his head right here. Alright, replace some of this. And you can add more, you can do less, you can do whatever you want. I think, the more the better, but you don't want to do too much, because then it just starts to look like spots rather than dirt. So I think that's a good amount. Maybe I might want to add a little bit on this arm too. Just like not too much, maybe like just a little smudge like that. Alright, I think that looks good just like that. So that's like the actual skeleton himself. And I think he looks pretty awesome if you ask me. You can maybe even add like a drip down here on the actual bow. Kind of like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go around his torso. Just by going around it like this with the actual, soul sand. And you just want to go around his body with like kind of a jagged design. Again, there's no wrong way to do this. That's the best way to say it. There's no wrong way to do this. You're literally just adding random amounts of soul sand around the skeleton. There's no way, the best thing about this, as I said in the zombie video, is everybody's will look different, There's no wrong way to do it. It's just you're adding a random dirt. It's kind of like if you were to pour a cup of water on the floor. There's no wrong way to pour a cup of water on the floor, but every time you pour it, it's going to look different than the last time you poured it, on the floor. So, like, that's kind of how this is. Alright, and you can see, like, mine over there has a little bit more dirt than this, I think, but it's about the same, overall. Alright, I think that looks good just like this. Okay, maybe just a little bit. I'd probably move this back a little bit like that. There you go. Alright, so that's pretty much it, guys. It's a pretty simple build, honestly. It looks really awesome, I think, like, just to have this, like, just look at these all together. Especially once we add the Herobrine one, they just look really, really awesome, especially if you have all three. Eventually, this one will be a Herobrine one, and I just think it looks really sick. But anyway, guys, if you guys do me a huge favor, hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Again, if you are new here, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that as well. And check out the playlist down below. You can build the zombie one as well, and hopefully the Herobrine one is out by then. It should be. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.